Morning, everybody.
What's up, YouTube? This is Winter's Camp. I'm Nick.
I'm Matt.
We got a little window here of opportunity to get out here on the lake and find a spot to camp for the night. So we got to kind of hurry up and get on the lake before some more weather blows in. And I told you I was going to do it. I told you. Anyway, I'm going to put my poncho on before we get out here, just to be safe. There's a lot of wet wood out here, so starting a fire might be kind of difficult, but we can make it happen.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
All right, man. I say we.
I think we're loaded up, ready to go.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Sounds good. Pretty solid. I like it.
Yeah.
I love those chickadees, man. I can almost mimic their call.
Yeah.
I forgot what the oriole sounds like. We bought some oriole feeders yesterday, and I used to call them into the lake house all the time, but I can't remember what they sound like.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. That looks pretty promising. I love it.
Yeah, man. I think this is worth getting out and checking out.
So, right up there.
Yeah,
It's kind of rocky.
Scout it out here a little bit.
All right, straight ahead.
Well, I'd say. What do you think?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Perfect spot. And we are getting ready to nice landing. Nice. Cool, man.
Hey, we found a cool spot. We're up here on kind of like a little point. It's a kind of a brushy area, but wind's kind of nice. Feels good right now. We just been working a whole lot, working up a little bit of a sweat, and so feels good. Cool off a little bit.
Yeah, wind's been kind of off and on. Sometimes it just slows down to nothing and then picks up to about 10 or 15 miles per hour. Not too bad. I think tonight it's supposed to get down to 40, but it's a far cry from what we're used to camping in.
Yeah, it's gonna be warm to us. We've got a little tarp shelter made up here with our fire pit, and keeping that all separate from our where we're gonna sleep. We got a tent set up over here. Nick brought a new tent to try out. It's pretty nice. It's I think it's gonna make the difference, especially if the rain decides to come back tonight too. And
yeah, I wasn't gonna mess around with a tarp shelter. Change of plans. I want to stay dry. Everyone wants to stay dry, so I thought the best idea was just to try to stay dry and not worry about too much of the bushcraft type of things right now. But we're still gonna do some bushcraft crap. We still plan on doing some bushcraft type stuff. So just stick around. The sun's coming out. It's gonna
we've totally done a 180 on the sky here. It was all gray and real gloomy, and starting to clear up a little bit. Beautiful shot out here, man.
Oh yeah. Birch bark down in there. Yeah, it's coming up. Sweet. That birch bark is just awesome how it just puts off so much of that black smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't use that much either. Still got plenty more in case we have to make a fire later. I'd say that's pretty good considering the conditions that we came into.
Yep. First of all, we've got an awesome bench here that Nick found back behind us here, with a cup holder included. Didn't think it was possible, but when you get out to a place like this, you can find some pretty cool stuff. We just used a down tree here and made our shelter and got a fire going. Ate a couple pieces of bacon. We're feeling pretty good.
Got some more bacon on the fire right now.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Winds have kind of died down a little bit, so I thought I'd get the camera out, and whatever wind noise you hear hopefully won't be too big of a deal.
Been enjoying the birds out here. There's a woodpecker and some swallows, some cowbirds, and they're coming in a little closer to us. They're gonna join us for the evening here, I think. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, every now and then you'll hear a nuthatch barking at us. So far so good. I don't see any rain in the area right now, so just keeping our fingers crossed for now.
Saw a boat take off across the reservoir a little bit ago, about a half hour ago. He was probably going 45-50 mile an hour across here. He was hauling. I tried fishing down here a little bit in this little bay back in here, and when it was sprinkling a little bit earlier, there was a few fish jumping out there, but I tried a couple different hard baits and didn't have any luck yet. But it's only about 3 o'clock or so maybe this evening we'll catch something. I'll try again a few more times and we'll get lucky. Well, we got some on the menu tonight. We got some yellow and red potatoes. We're gonna cook those in some foil. We got a seasoning marinade mix for, we got a couple ribeye steaks. We're gonna cook those up, and I'm excited to do that. Nick, we're gonna cook it on a grate. And potatoes in the foil. Actually, that sweet potato is still in the fire too.
Yeah, that's probably gonna take another hour for that to cook.
Yeah.
No potatoes are funny like that.
Yeah, we'll flip it over there. There little pot hanger here. I don't have a pot, but Nick, your pot's got a handle on it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So this grate here, I think I got it from an old, I don't know, a tailgate type of grill. And that grill's long gone. It's funny how the grates last longer than the actual chassis itself.
Grill itself, yeah. Yeah, you always end up with the grate, which is
just made of stainless.
perfect for, yeah.
Everything else out here is made of junk metal.
Got a couple nice flat rocks around the fire down here, and so I will be able to configure something to move them together and get some good coals raked over underneath and cook the steaks for dinner later tonight. And
Yeah, as long as it doesn't rain, I plan on hanging out here.
yeah, we just got the tent all set up, and just in case we need to hunker down. But I don't know. Right now it's all good.
I was pretty excited to just even navigate here in the canoe and not get too much rain.
Yeah, that was the only, really, we got just a little bit of a drizzle while we were coming over here, but
The sun's been kind of peeking in and out, off and on, which is good because kind of need that motivational vitamin D.
yeah, we're not getting our vitamin D today. But black tea, getting my antioxidants.
Like I'm about ready to make me some tea myself.
That's going down pretty good.
Cool. So I think Matt has tempted me to make some tea, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna make me some hot water. Can't decide if I want coffee or tea.
I almost went for coffee too. I'm almost thinking I might save a piece of this bacon, put my oatmeal in the morning.
Oh, yeah, that would be really good. Move my fire over here. I think that bacon's pretty much done.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so Matt and I made this shelter earlier to block the wind, but the wind has shifted.
From the opposite direction.
It did a complete 180. So what we're gonna do, I'm making a, see how the wind's just made our shelter do a big parachute right now. So my idea right now is to set it up right here and just make it to where the wind's blocking us again. So that's what we're gonna work on.
Plus we're getting cold and we need something to warm us up.
Yes. So, Matt just threw a steak on the grill. Looks good.
We're cooking. Have some potatoes. Just started catching on fire. Try some of this stuff on there.
Oh yeah. A little hot, isn't it?
A little warm. We might need a little utensil there to stir that around a little bit.
So we end up moving our shelter. And we had to move the fire too, but that's alright. We used our awesome bush crafting skills to transfer it over here. It actually wasn't that hard.
Yeah, it was a nice, easy setup.
And now,
And it's a lot better too. It's
with the wind coming to us from the northeast now, it's doing a little bit better job of blocking the wind. Man, that's gonna be good. So this is pretty much our setup, guys. There's where the old fire was a little while ago. This is where we came in at. Still kind of overcast. Take you over here. The tent's kind of further back here. It's not too windy right now, but I guess they're supposed to pick up later tonight around 9 o'clock. Got the Ornament tungsten 3-person tent set up. It's got 2 vestibules for our gear. It's pretty awesome. I like it. I like how it has some bright green accents. That way you won't be tripping over stuff. You can see it really good. So we'll be putting her to the test tonight. Damn it, how about that shit right there. About tripped over that canoe. Well, starting to cool off a little bit now. And there's a lake over there behind me. Got some birds coming out, making some noises, singing some songs. Just want to show you guys what we're seeing here. Some of the property owners that own these trails approached us earlier and was wanting to know what we were doing. His name was Gary, his wife's name was Faye, and they had a pretty cool big black dog. His name was, what was his name? Conrad. He's a comrade. I think Survival Russia would say that's awesome. So this is awesome, guys. I'm glad that me and him came out here, me and Matt came out here, and we weren't scared or anything about not tipping the canoe over. We're more scared about the unpredictable weather that we've been having here lately. And it's always good to have 2 skilled persons doing this kind of stuff. So really glad that I came out here and get a chance to do this today.
We're gonna try to catch a bass, or really just whatever's in here. There's some stuff that's starting to work out here, and I've had a couple bites, but it's not the first time I've done this, but I realized that I should have spooled a little more line on here before I came. I've only got about maybe 100 yards, or well, probably maybe like 50 yards on this. So hopefully I catch something a little closer to the bank here, because I'm not going to be able to have a whole lot of line out in the water. Just a little 4-inch pink Yamamoto. I threw a Rapala lipless crankbait for a while. That's what I had the little knock on. Something out here, but and every time I walk away, then they start jumping. It's about normal. awesome setup on that camera now, man.
Yeah, man. The other tripod I was using.
The one we got in Colorado.
Yeah, thing.
Yeah.
Plastic attachments. I mean,
Yeah.
that one seems pretty robust. It has aluminum.
It's probably a little lighter too.
Aluminum hinges on it instead of plastic. So.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
Right now it's pretty calm, people.
The wind almost seemed like it was going to start coming out of the west again on us, but it's just kind of, I think just from where we are too, it's swirling.
Yeah.
So this is where it's at though. I think we made a good move.
Yeah, for real.
Definitely.
We're prepared for rain. Hopefully the Marmot tungsten model that I bought. Can't remember what I bought it from. I think it was Backcountry website.
Yeah, it's an awesome tent. Easy to set up. Got 2 doors, one on each side. Both have their own little vestibules. You can store your gear in, and it's a nice tent, definitely.
It was funny. There's some property owners. I don't know if they own this particular part of the land. If they did, they didn't seem to mind that we were here, but this isn't state land where we're at. So as far as
there's a farm over there and some trails that the property owner of the farm, he maintains kind of these trails through here.
As far as breaking the rules, I mean, there are no trespassing signs out here, and this isn't state property, so I think we're good. You know, we're gonna definitely make sure we clean up our mess and go make it left unnoticed, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like we always do. Then we keeping our fires just more of a cooking fire this time instead of just because last couple trips was, we were counting on the fire for some heat.
Yeah.
And this time I don't think we'll really have to rely on fire for heat anyway. We'll be warm in the tent.
Yeah.
And we got to pack a little bit lighter on sleeping. Well, yeah, we say lighter, but we still load out like a boss when we go.
Well, it's different when you got a ginormous 16. It's almost a 17-foot canoe.
Yeah, we got plenty of room to load it up.
It's the Model 169. That means 16 foot 9 inches. So
yeah,
and it's a beast. That thing could carry 1,000 pounds easy, probably more than that. But the guy that came up to talk to us earlier, he was amazed on.
Yeah, he's like, "You got all that into that boat?" Well, yeah, man. That wasn't that much.
Nah. But it's different though when you're canoeing, because you can bring more with you. You don't have to carry as much on your back.
Yeah, we're not hiking a mile to get to where we're gonna camp. Oh, there comes another boat.
Probably the DNR wouldn't know what the hell we're doing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I took a screenshot of my fishing license. I ordered it online on the way over here, and but we've only got one pole in between us, so nope, he's starting to head the other. That was the same boat that went by earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's bass fishing.
He's hauling bass, people.
Yep, yeah, he is. He was over there for quite a while, man.
Yeah.
Must have done all right.
You might be going over there to Goose Creek, fishing closer to the mouth, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's even a put-in over there. I don't know. I'd have
To get around this way or that way.
Yeah, because he came in from over there. He might have had an easement over there. I don't know.
Got a heck of a stack of firewood, probably more than what we'll need for tonight, but we got plenty. And what else we got? Pretty much got everything we need.
Yeah, I mean, we're
got our bench and
most kick
chair.
butt natural bench ever.
Natural shelter.
I think this is probably so far the the best setup that we've had, even probably better than Salamone Lake.
Yeah.
Starting to get cold out now. Matt's over there fishing, so I'm gonna try to get this fire built back up. Of course, not smoking so bad, of course. Making my eyes burn. Heard a couple of loons fly over a little bit ago. Some blue jays came by earlier, were cackling. You don't hear a lot of wildlife on days like this. They kind of quiet really when it's like this, but we've been fortunate to hear some woodpeckers and whatnot. The wind still hasn't made up its mind yet. I think it's where we're sitting really. We're sitting lower right here. It's kind of like a valley right here, but over there there's a ridge that is higher in elevation, and the same thing over here. There's another peninsula that's raised up a little bit, kind of blocking wind, but I think it's also causing it to swirl around and disturb the airflow around here a little bit. So the wind's usually coming out of the west, which is that way, but that cold front we got coming in, it's just swirling around. It's crazy. Well, winds are starting to pick up, so I don't know how long we can keep this tarp shelter up. Guess we'll go as long as we can. We'll get it taken down before dark though. It's getting to be a little bit after 6 o'clock.
Got the canoe up here and braced it to deflect some wind, and got it propped up on its side.
We made another
little hunker down spot if we need to.
It's kind of deflecting the wind because it's been coming in through here and wanting to take the tarp out. Man, I hate burning this beech wood. It's so smooth. It's almost like I want to take some of this stuff home with me.
Yeah. Make a frog gig or something out of that.
Yeah. About ready to throw some bigger sleeper logs on here. If we're lucky, maybe it won't rain and we'll come back to some hot coals in the morning.
It's cool how just being out here in this situation changes so much on us. We haven't quite done a camp like this before. It's awesome. It's dealing with some different elements instead of the snow and the frigid temperatures. We're dealing with some rain and some wind, and
yeah, and the way the winds are changing right now, it's kind of irking me a little bit because I'm trying to get away from the noise on the microphone, and I can edit some of that stuff out if I have to, but it's just more time I gotta take to edit it.
Well, you made a good upgrade getting that nice microphone and nice tripod there. It's awesome. Best thing is we're not at work.
Yeah. A bad day's camping still beats a good day's work.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a saying like that for like golf too. I've seen my buddy's dad used to have a license plate on the front of his truck that said something about that, but something with golf. I saw those are the Reeboks, but I was looking for some boots, some different boots, and those Bates. Have you looked at those?
Yeah, that's a military boot.
Yeah, and the ones I was looking at online looked pretty cool, but I noticed when I was at Meyer in Warsaw, they had a Bates boot in there, but it was like, I think it was like the bottom line, kind of the, you know, the entry level boot, and I can't think of the model number and stuff on it, but the something SR8s or something like that I looked at online looked pretty sweet.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out the next pair of boots to get, like a hiking boot like this, but just more of a, I don't know. These have that like a Gore-Tex booty, waterproof booty in them. The bad thing is they do keep your feet dry, but the shoe itself, if it's wet, takes a long time to dry out. And I had a pair of, these are Columbias, I had a pair of Merrells that I wore those at work for a while, and when I get them wet, they stayed wet, and they were labeled waterproof. I was totally disappointed in those Merrells, man. Comfortable shoe, but they just did not perform as advertised. I don't think I'll ever buy another pair of Merrells. You're always on the hunt. I'm always on the hunt for like the right pair of shoes, though. It's tough to find for me. Got there's those darn tough socks. These things are frickin' bee's knees, dude. I love these things.
What brand are those?
Darn tough.
Oh, yeah, you just said it. I thought you were just saying how.
Oh, like how tough they were.
I thought you were just making a point there. I didn't know it's actual.
Look at my shoes.
The name brand. Oh yeah, your shoes. I'm just gonna show y'all.
Yeah, I should just let my feet breathe there a little bit. That's not a bad idea. These socks, though, this is a Joe Robinette, man. I know you've got these socks, and some of your videos I watched, dude. I got online and I got a pair. And they are super comfortable, and my feet sweat quite a bit and everything, but I've worn them. I haven't had them that long, just a couple, maybe like a week or two, but they're awesome. Anything happens to them, lifetime warranty, no strings attached. That's why I spent $20 on them, but I thought, shoot, might as well see what they do.
Had to change out my memory card. It's the first time that's ever happened. Too much babbling and all that jazz. Anyway, before we cut out of here for a minute, we want to thank Luke over at the Outdoor Gear Review and his wife Susie.
Yeah, thank you guys. Enjoy your channel and what you do, and reviewing all the gear has helped me make some decisions on buying some things. I trust your opinion, and you're straight up and honest, and it's just helped me find some gear and know what gear to buy. And that's awesome.
It is awesome because we know that he's just not trying to sell us something, you know, and
yeah,
he's not making a living, you know, lying to us, you know. That's pretty awesome.
You are turning us into gear nuts, though, just so you know.
Yeah, my wife's not too happy. I think I got too many backpacks now, and they keep coming.
It's not a bad thing, though.
No. And I want to say thanks to Terra Movies and Felix over there, across the pond over there in the Swiss Alps, doing their Swiss bushcraft. Pretty awesome stuff, guys. Keep it up.
Yep, enjoy both your channels a lot. You guys are awesome. Influenced us a lot to I mean, you guys are out there trekking through 3 feet of snow and you know, doing your thing, and it's like, well, man, we can get out there and do something in our area, and yeah, it's been awesome. Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. So we're gonna cut out of here for a bit, and I only got a 16 gig card in that one, so I can't be on here babbling so much because I want to show you guys a tent later. So we'll be back here in a minute.
Yeah.
All right, check this guy out, people. Not just one vestibule, it's got another one on the other side. Pretty nifty, huh? So this is where we're gonna be staying.
We're sleeping in luxury tonight.
It's nice.
Doors on both sides. Got 4 gear pouches, place to hang a light, other places to hang some things, and nice place. We've never slept in anything so good before.
No, I'm pretty much done with hammock camping for now. I'm tired of my backside getting cold from not having a proper insulation or whatever you call it.
This will be my first time sleeping on my Climate Static V insulated pad. I'm looking forward to that. And I've just got this is probably like a 50-degree bag or something here. It's an old bag too. And I just brought a lighter blanket from home, and it should be alright though. Cool. Be out of the wind.
Can't wait, should be warm. Well, this is it for tonight, guys. It's getting cold. We're pretty wore out from working. I know we come out here to work, right? That's what it's all about, though. So we're gonna let this fire go out, and we're gonna hit the sack. What do you think? Sounds like a good idea.
Yep. It's been a good day, Tater.
Been awesome.
You guys have a good one. We'll see you in the morning.
Well, me and Matt are trying to stay dry. It's raining.
Got a wet fire going.
We've gotten to the point where we've gotten so bored that we started collecting rainwater. So
Yeah.
it's all fun and games, though. It's all good. The rain's gonna quit here in about a half hour, and we're gonna pack our things up and be on our way out of here.
Collecting enough water, we can make. I've got my cup on there, and Nick's is full back here now. We're gonna boil some water up and get some hot tea in us, and then hopefully we'll be able to pack up and head out.
Cool. Well, that was a pretty cool trip, guys. We stayed dry last night. The Marmot tungsten 3-person tent worked out great. Stayed dry. It held up to the gusty winds last night. I think we heard maybe 2 or 3 trees fall in the woods last night.
Yeah, we heard some pretty crazy stuff. Wind sounded like a freight train just about all night long, and until the rain started coming and kind of took over the sound of the wind. But pretty much about ready to pack up, and we got some paddling against the wind to do, but it's not looking too bad out there, so we'll be good to go. Yeah, we'll get some footage of the canoe ride back, and in the meantime, have a cold one or a hot one. Have a good day. I don't know how long we got yet. Probably 15 more minutes of paddling. What do you think? Another happy landing. Yeah. Hell yeah. We're back at the boat ramp, getting ready to head out. Got everything packed up and had a good trip. Yeah. It's got a little wet, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, we kind of prepped for it beforehand, and if you want to go camping bad enough, you'll learn to deal with the rain every now and then. Yeah, we had a good trip.
So if you guys like what you see, give a thumbs up, subscribe. If you don't like it, don't subscribe, and give me a thumbs down. I don't care what you do.
If you like us, come back and watch again. We'll be putting out something else before too long. Maybe another month or so. We'll be able to plan another trip and have you guys back. So thanks, and have a good day and a good week.
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.